Hey everybody, it is August 1st, 2014's weekly wrap-up, and this week, getting closer to finally wrapping up the advanced voice course, but not done yet. And what we do this week, still talking about developing licks, improvisational ideas with minor seconds and descending three-note patterns, working on vocalizing to all the minor family of chords. So that would be the minor chord, root, flat third, and fifth, the minor chord with the octave added, then a minor seventh chord, then a minor sixth chord, and a minor major seventh chord, which is an interesting sounding chord. Vocalizing to all of these sounds, as well as vocalizing to the major chord family, again starts to really get your harmony thought process together and really gives you a system to develop all these improvisational licks in all various styles. So, pretty excited about that, and that's what we did, and that's what's happening there. Now, for the musical tip of the week, I thought I would do this. I did an interview with Tony Lindsay, who's the lead singer of Santana, and also of his own group called Spangalang, and his accolades are crazy. If you Google him, you'll see all the amazing things he's done, who he's sung with, and even how many Grammys he has. Point being, at totallyvocals.com, what he was doing was he came over and we put together a few different songs that I'm going to turn into lessons, and it's going to be a harmony pack, and one of them is My Girl. And in fact, that's the other thing that we released this last week was the beginning of the My Girl harmony packet, and Tony Lindsay is in fact the lead singer on that for that whole course. And I also interviewed him. And I thought it would be fun here to show you a bit of that interview. I'm not going to show the interview in its entirety, but it's about a 16 minute long interview, and I'm giving you about 7 minutes here, but I think it's a really cool 7 minutes because as far as a musical tip, I think you can hear what it was that I was talking to him about. Now, I was asking Tony what his process was, and you'll hear what he has to say about his process. He doesn't much think about it. He just does it. And he thinks of things as flowing. But I was trying to dig a little bit deeper with him because I know that even though he thinks that that's the way he does it, and I'm sure that is the way he does it, that there's a process going on how he relates to things. And what I wanted to do was to take a song and keep feeding him the same song but with a different rhythmical backgrounds, just to see how different he would sing a particular song if you did that. And that's exactly what I've done, what we did here. So I'm going to just turn on the interview, and it's myself and Tony Lindsay, and give it a listen, and I think you'll learn a lot from it. I want to hang out with you and talk to you a little bit about being a singer. Okay. About what your process is, how things flow, how they go. So, for instance, if I was going to ask you, and I'm going to ask you, to just sort of spontaneously sing to something. Yeah?
All I got to do is hear something.
Well, we got the music man
over there. You got a whole
there.
slice over there?
Yeah. Lay something on it.
Depends on what you want. I can sing anything to those chords. I can make something up if I have to.
Cool. So now that's exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe we'll try a few songs, but what is happening inside your head right now? You're hearing the chord changes.
Yeah, and that's about it. I just let it flow. I don't want to think about what I'm singing.
So, but at some point in time in your career, as you were growing up from a young one to the singer that you are today, like, do you play a musical instrument?
Tiny bit of keyboards and a lot of drums and percussion stuff, but mainly vocals is my.
So from that aspect, when you're singing against changes, what I get that you're probably saying is that you've got some kind of a rhythmical concept going on in your head.
Yeah, not even that. I just
But
let
the rhythm,
it, yeah,
but the
just
rhythm's
let it
going to
flow.
happen, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how does the rhythm happen? The rhythm happens from all the years of you doing music, right?
Well, that and I feed a lot off of what
Somebody else does.
whatever somebody else does. Even if we have a full band there,
Mhm.
if the bass player plays a lick or a guitar player or a keyboard player, you know, I'm listening to all of that stuff.
Right.
And you know, with me, with the thing that Spangalang was all about too, is groove. Just give me a groove and stay there, and I can just go and do my thing all over that. You know, I mean, we played songs that have been, you know, 20 or 25 minutes, and people are on the dance floor dancing, and they're loving it.
Right.
It's just that I just like to let things flow. I like to feel it instead of thinking about it.
Right.
And that's, you know, that's been my whole life with just that's the way I approach vocal stuff. You know, of course, some things are going to be structured, so you have to kind of stick to that. But for the most part, you have to feel it in order to make them feel it. If you can't feel it, then forget about it.
It's not going to happen.
The audience is not going to feel it either. He's flowing, man.
Yeah.
It's all about flowing.
So how about if you two guys, well, how about you do some licks right now by me calling off a song, and then you just sort of
I hope I know the
spontaneously
song.
do it? I promise. Let's try America.
Okay.
Okay, and we don't even have to do the whole song, just a little bit. The idea is just to see how you sort of do it.
Okay. You got it. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and crowned the roots with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
See, now I had to let you sing the whole thing because that was just too
that's
good.
good.
I was going to stop you, but
Nah.
I don't stop him. But here, now let's do this again. This is just a little
The
bit for
same
We're going to
thing?
do the same song, but can you kind of swing it now?
Okay.
Kind of swing it,
Ah.
and then, you know?
Here we go. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesty above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and crowned thy woods with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. I don't know why I like to end everything with that.
Because it's cool.
Marvin Gaye, man.
So that's what I'm talking about. This you do feel your music. And,
Oh, yeah.
And it is sort of based off the rhythmical thing.
Yep.
I know I'm wearing out America, but for people to learn a little bit, you know, here he is, and I'm putting him on the spot. We didn't practice this, trust me.
That's right.
So
Practice.
can we play America again? Super funky. Can you do like a funk thing to it?
All right, let's get some funky sounds going here.
Okay.
Ah.
And then what happens?
waves of grain for purple mountains, majesty above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and ground thy goods with brotherhood from sea to shining sea, from sea to shining sea.
Blang. Pretty cool, huh? Great singer, endless ideas, and there you go, just sort of putting things together. So check that out. Now, if you're on YouTube and you're watching this, you won't have access to the advanced voice course unless you come on over and get access to it. But even if you don't want to do that, come on over and get the free stuff. Check out the free lessons, and you can also sort of surf around the whole website, and there's free previews at the beginning of every one of the courses that you can check out a little bit there, and also on all the different songs. And there's so many different songs sung by many, many different singers, and there's harmony packets, and there's a beginning, intermediate, and advanced voice course. There's a jazz scat singing course. There's an ear training course. There's a harmony singing course. There's all kinds of courses on there. So if you want to learn how to sing and get into it, come on over. Also, if you want to see this whole interview completely, you have to have access to the site to check that out. So come on over to totallyvocals.com. Hope to see you there.